I swear, at this point, the All Blacks are just flexing on Argentina. They're just taking out their big, long, thick muscle and just slapping them across the face and say, "Sit down, boys," because this squad is ridiculous. Like, it's not fair. It is not fair. So I want to break the squad down. Please like, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And let's get into it. So, at this point, like I say, Razor, he's just flexing. He's just like, you know what? No holds barred. I'm going to go in, screw tests. Let's hit them hard. Let's hit them where it hurts. We've got the experience. We've got the talent. Obviously, we're not, if you look at the squad, there's no Satiti. Satiti hasn't made it into the squad at all. But Ethan de Groot, Cody Taylor, Fletcher Newell, like, the Pumas are strong. They are heavy. They are thick guys, like thick with two C's. But New Zealand on a different level here, because they're not only that, they're tight five. They've got Scott Barrett. They've got Fabian Holland, who absolutely destroyed it. I can see Fabian Holland playing another 80 minutes. But in the event that something was to happen to Scott Barrett, they've got Patrick Tuipulotu. If bloody Fabian Holland, something was to happen to him, they've got Tupou Vaa'i, who's currently at 6. He can cover that 5 spot as well, just as good. And he is Razor's dream. Like, you can play in so many different positions, and he gives you that kind of quality. So definitely very handy to have a player like Vaa'i in your squad, because he can cover the locks, he can cover the back row as well. But not only that, they got Du Plessis-Kirifi, who's been standout performers. Like, this guy, he's been putting in the work. I was a little bit skeptical as to whether he's actually going to get a shot, but he comes in at 7. Ardie Savea at 8. I was kind of expecting Satiti to come in at 8, Savea at 7, and then Vaa'i at 6. But hey, Satiti needs to be ready. Okay. Satiti needs to be ready. There's a couple players that the All Blacks need to be ready for that South Africa game. Duly noted, duly rested. So, look, Tamati Williams, or the Mighty Williams, needs to be rested. Please rest him. Get him up. Get him going. Right? We need the All Blacks are going to need Wallace Satiti to be good, to be ready and fit, because he's one of those game-changing talents that can quite easily put the Springboks on the back foot, right? So the forwards for the All Blacks are scary, like scary. Like, it's not fair. This is one-way traffic for the Pumas. I'm sorry, Argentinians, but this is one-way traffic for you. There's no two ways about it. What are you gonna do here? You're not. You're just not. I'm sorry. And then we go into the backs, but this is where things get even a little bit more scary, right? So Cortez Ratima. So again, not first choice, but it is what it is. Again, they need to be making sure that players are rested. Roygaard, he needs to be protected. Roygaard is another game-changing talent. He is someone that can make or break a game. The All Blacks need to protect him at all costs, get him ready. Honestly, I know this is a game about the All Blacks and Argentina, but I want to be seeing the All Blacks at their best. I want to be seeing the best of the best playing up against South Africa. I think that's what the whole world wants to see. The best All Blacks versus the strongest Springbok side, just coming in and having that clash. That's going to be epic. So, Roygaard, please be ready, be fit, and no injuries. No injuries. Razor, do whatever you got to do. Protect these players. I want to see Tamati Williams. I want to be seeing Wallace Atiti. I want to be seeing, hopefully, Scott Barrett, if he doesn't get injured again. I want to be seeing Roygaard fit, ready to go. These are players that the All Blacks need to have ready. So this Argentina game is going to be fantastic. It's going to be full of fire. I mean, you look at the previous games, the Argentinians, they really like to get out of the gates fast. They like to try and get onto the scoreboard as quickly as possible, getting in those points. But once the All Blacks get their rhythm going, once they start finding that, that rhythm, that, I don't know how to explain it. It's just that All Black rhythm. When you get that feeling that they're going to start making things start to happen, and then it becomes very difficult once the All Blacks players, they start to get into, with that confidence. You start seeing these brilliant, skip passes, these brilliant round the backs, that kind of flair rugby that the All Blacks are so well known for playing. That creative, that fantastic rugby. Once they start getting into that rhythm, they damn near enough unbeatable. They are damn near enough unbeatable. So, yeah, the Pumas really, really need to do a lot of work here to nullify these players. Cortez Ratim is not going to be an easy one. Bowden Barrett is going to be an even harder test to handle, to nullify, to quiet, because Bowden Barrett does not come quiet. He will be screaming in your ear while he's taking you from the backside. You give Bowden Barrett a little bit of space, time slows down. This guy is like bloody Rain Man, just doing all these different calculations of what he can do, what he can't do, how hard he needs to hit this ball, where he's going to run this ball, who's going to be running around the back, what kind of pass needs to be played. He's a grandmaster, right? He doesn't play that basic chess. He's grandmaster. He's thinking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps ahead of you at all times. This is what makes Bowden Barrett one of the best in the world. So definitely a very, very big uphill task for the Pumas. Can they pull off an upset the same way the Aussies can pull off an upset against the Springboks? Likelihood of it happening, very low. But then we go into the centres. Jordie Barrett. You know what? Who needs one Barrett? Who needs two Barrett? Let's get the whole set. Let's bang on 3 Barretts and just one for good luck. One in the locks, one at a 10. And then, you know what? Let's have one in the center. Just have that spine, right? The All Black spine is Barrett. Just straight. That spine is Barrett. Like those genes, that genetics, they need to freeze it, and they need to protect it, insure it for like an obscenely amount of money, and protect those genetics, and just make a whole bunch of Barretts. Just make a full squad of Barretts. You're good. World Cup. 3, 4, 5 in a row. World Cups right there. Just use the Bowden Barrett genetics, because obviously they give you what you need up front. They give you what you need in the back, and they give you what you need in the middle. What more do you want? Just protect Bowden Barrett. Protect Jordie Barrett. I swear, if they have kids, please go to South Africa. Just go to South Africa, please. We do not need any more Barretts in New Zealand. Please, like, just stop. It's just gonna get unfair. Like 2, 3 generations down the line, they're just gonna say Barrett passes to Barrett, passes to Barrett. Oh, Barrett kicks it over to Barrett. Barrett scores. It's just the All Blacks is just gonna be Barrett, 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 Barrett. I mean, they do, copy like they bloody copulate. I think the word's copulate. Well, they reproduce like bloody rabbits. So I don't think the All Blacks are going to be necessarily too upset if you have a full squad of Barretts. They give you everything. So enough about Jordie Barrett. I've said Barrett way too many times. You guys can make a bloody drinking game out of that. His partner, Billy Proctor, another player, a lot of talent, big ceiling. I don't feel he performed too well in the beginning. The first test, I wasn't set on him at when he played for France, when he played up against France. Sorry. Hopefully, he can put in a much better, outing here. But you have players like Anton Lena Brown who can fill in the spot. Was it Tavanawai? He hasn't made the squad, but I think he would fill in a pretty good 13 as well. Obviously, he can play 14 and 11. So there's a lot of there's a lot of rotation that's capable in the squad. But yeah, Billy Proctor at 13, Severis is at 14. I was kind of expecting Narawa, and then you have Reiko Ioane at 11. So I was kind of expecting that. Obviously, Razor has listed Reiko Ioane as a back instead of a midfielder, so it kind of shows you what his plans are to bring Reiko Ioane back out to the wings. And I think he's going to do well. Keep himself fit. He is going to do really, really well. And then Will Jordan at the back. I don't think I can say any more about Will Jordan than what I have already without me looking obsessed with the guy, because he is bloody phenomenal. He is another one of those gems that you want to keep. You want to make sure just keep hold of, keep him fit, keep him ready, and he will do wonders for you. And he can fill in multiple different positions. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely brilliant. In terms of their the bench, they have Samasoni Taukeaho, Ollie Norris, Basilio Tosi, Patrick Tuipulotu, Samapeni Finau. I forgot about bloody Finau. Samapeni Finau. When you don't have that energy, just have a little bit of Finau. He will set you going. He's going to set them going. Finley Christie. Is it Finley Christie or is it Tom Christie that just signed for the Newcastle Falcons or the Newcastle Red Bulls? I think it was Tom. Finley Christie is a pretty damn good player. Like, I'm not going to lie. The guy's got bloody phenomenal talent. And then you got DMAC after Leonard Brown. So they have everything. They have the bench. They have the players. They have everything. They got the Barretts. Um, this is one-way traffic. I don't think there's anybody on planet Earth that would say Argentina are going to come up with a win here and say it with confidence. This is just one-way traffic. The All Blacks are just straight out flexing here. This is just showing the kind of squad, the depth, the talent that they have, and I feel sorry for I feel sorry for Argentina. I just do. It's not fair. It's not fair. So for all of you guys, if you've created a drinking game, I do apologize, because you're probably on the floor passed out. Hopefully you do manage to wake up in time for the game. But this is a mad squad. Mad squad. So guys, as always, please like, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And catch you guys after the games. Bye.